guys, Big Heroes 9 here, giving you another IPDL Season 4 matchup. Yeah, I guess I could say this right now. I do apologize for Week 15 not being up due to a bit of commotion, which I shall mention right now. So, basically, the end of the season came up. My opponent decided that he was most likely going to forfeit. I told him to meme out, and Calypso got free kills, but then things went wrong, and Calypso ended up getting 2 of those kills. RIP the dream, but that does place her in a really good spot for the MVP race, somewhat, but more importantly, that clinches us our division. So we are the number 1 seed in our division. I think we are number 2 or number 3 in our conference, going up against the Toronto Razor Leafs and Coach Leafy, who we met not that while ago in a 1-0 victory for us, and we hope to repeat that and go on to the conference championship or semifinals, however you want to call it, and face the winner of the Luxor Lucarios and the Amsterdam Rams and Coach Saigai. Evil man. Anyways, so with that being said, let's just get into the team builder, because I'm hyped for this matchup. I don't have the paper right in front of me. Of course, I'm trying to get away from that. But all I remember is that he's got a Megalodios, Manaphy, Excadrill, and those are basically the 3 threats of his team. Yeah, trust me. I'm surprised too. So, first off, we have Trifecta, the Mega Beedrill, running Poison Jab, Fell Stinger, Drill Run, and U-Turn. A big thing is just weaken his team, get the Fell Stinger off, and Trifecta sweeps. That is why we're running Adamant this week instead of Jolly, because as well, his fast Scarfer, his fastest thing that is that can't be Scarf is Megalodios, and I believe the fastest thing that's not a Mega is Excadrill or Arcanine, and Arcanine you just never can see being scarfed. So that's also why we are running Drill Run. Poison Jab gets rid of his Fairy type, which again I don't remember off the top of my heart, and U-Turn is just for momentum. Next up, we have Vanity, our Fiery Z, Victini, running V-Create, Bolt Strike, Zen Headbutt, U-Turn. The same set as last time, but with a small price, and that's we're actually running Adamant. I think we didn't run Adamant last time. I don't remember. That was like 3 weeks ago. Yeet ski. But basically, Bolt Strike for the Manaphy, Bolt Strike for the Mandibuzz. Yes, I did remember that stupid Mandibuzz. V-Crate basically for things like Excadrill, and then U-Turn again for priority. Zen Headbutt was for his for the Machamp, which I didn't think he was gonna bring the Machamp. He's never brought it all season, surprisingly. And yeah, just in case, he did have a couple things that were weak on the psychic side, like Garbodor. Next up, we are running a Expert Belt Mamoswine, our boy Permafrost here, running Earthquake, Icicle Crash, Superpower, and Ice Shard. I will give props out where it is due. Pal Galactic Empire was like, as I was prepping with for Leafy, because Fun fact, this is my first season using Mamoswine, so I don't know much about it. I usually run it Scarf, Banded, I think I ran it once Life Orb, and then a Z Crystal. I have never thought about Expert Belt in its life in entirety, so thank you, man. Anyways, Earthquake for things like the Arcanine, Icicle Crash for the Mega Latias, or Latios. Yeah, I think it's Latias. Superpower for the Exploud, and then Ice Shard just for momentum. Or not momentum, I'm sorry. For priority. That way, if he goes into something fast and with low damage, we can just do that instead of risking something. Risking, like, taking damage. That's what I meant to say. My bad. Next up, we got Zapper Electros. Our Air Balloon Electros. This one was entirely on my plan, but so real quick before I go over why I ran Air Balloon, Dragon Pulse, Volt Switch, Giga Drain, Flamethrower. Giga Drain for the Manaphy as well as there's a couple things. Flamethrower for the Regice and the Rotamo. Yes, I remember. Giga Drain was also for the Regirock that he had. Like I said, guys, I am slowly remembering his team as we go. Volt Switch just for momentum, and then Dragon Pulse for the Mega Latias, if he does bring it. Now we got big girl Calypso, number 3 in the MVP race, by like 1 death, I think. Anyways, Flame Orb, the usual set, just because it's amazing with it. Personally, will I ever change? I think I will, starting next week. But until then, Calypso, you are just a beautiful, beautiful girl. Love it. So, that being said, Toxic, Scald, Ice Beam, Recover. Scald, I could try to get some burns on some things. Probably the Excadrill. Ice Beam for the Mega Latias. That was the main priority, was that Mega Latias. Toxic to whittle down the Mega Latias, to whittle down the Manaphy, whittle down the Arcanine, whittle down anything that needs to be whittled down. Yeah. And then Recover, because Flame Orb damage is going to rack up after a while. And then finally we got Katsugu, our choice Scarfed Zoroark. This week we are doing a cool little thing to get rid of that stupid Excadrill. Flamethrower, Focus Blast, Dark Pulse, Sludge Bomb. It does die to a Focus Blast, but doesn't die to a Flamethrower. America, explain. No, just kidding. We got Sludge Bomb for the Grand Bull that is there, that is on its team, and then Dark Pulse for the Mega Latias. Try to get some flinches in there, and yeah, this is our quarterfinal team. And with that being said, let's get on to the matchup. Ah, yes, the beautiful 6-0 team that I predicted. Well, not 6-0, but like 6 out of 6. Alright, so let me switch sides here. There we go. So he starts out with Jones here, and this was a good plan on his part. He may have predicted me to go into my Mamoswine to get up rocks, but I do not have rocks. I expected him to, well, personally, I expected the Manaphy, try to get an early setup on it, while I was trying to get my rocks up. But at the same time, I didn't know what he was going to do, because last time I did bring Registeel, and Registeel was, Arcanine was the counter for that. So, knowing that this thing is probably Scarfed, I immediately switch out. I was going to U-turn, but I knew it was going to be Scarfed. And this is where the play comes in. Arcanine comes in after the Earthquake, not affecting Zapper. Don't care about your Mold Breaker. Don't care about it, Excadrill. This is why I brought it. This was my smart idea for once in my life. It actually worked. So, I was not going to be dealing with rocks at all. Now, Earthquake killed a Mega Beedrill. That's confirmed. If he would have Rock Slideed it here, that would have been even more clever, but it is what it is. I go for the Volt Switch, predicting a switch out, because he's got to switch out. And I go into Calypso, I get my free Flame Orb, and this is where things start to get crazy. I go for the Toxic, he is now badly poisoned, and we watch that boy whittle down. He goes for the Energy Ball. I actually go into my Katsugu here, and take that. He goes into his Mandibuzz, which was very clever. I would have thought he would have stayed in. I go into Calypso here. Foul Play does nothing. I go into my Zapper. He then switches into his Manaphy, which is perfectly fine here. But he switches into his Excadrill, which was kind of confusing. He goes for the Volt Switch, or I go for the Volt Switch. Doesn't do well. I then go for the Flamethrower, revealing that I do have Flamethrower. He switches right into his Regirock. I then go for the Volt Switch and go into my Mamoswine. Now, easy prediction, JK. He goes into his Granbull. I go for the Earthquake. Still does a lot. I expected him to go into his Excadrill or into his Mandibuzz, and Earthquake was just a safe option there. He goes into his Manaphy on my Victini. I hit him with that Bolt Strike. Does not do enough, which tells me he's got some defense in him. And down goes Victini. So in comes Trifecta. I'm going to U-turn out on the predicted switch. I would rather not reveal Fell Stinger here. In comes the Arcanine. In comes Melodic. He goes for the Wild Charge. Does not do that much. I go for the Recover, and we're chilling. So he goes for the Morning Sun on my Recover, which was very clever because I actually was tempted to Scalder. He goes for the Wild Charge. I end up Scalding. The crit was actually kind of huge, but you'll see why in a minute, why we take those crits. So, he hits me with another Wild Charge. Does not kill. We hit that Recover, and we are going to keep on rolling. So, he goes for the Wild Charge. I go for the Recover again. I want to stay at least at full because that Excadrill is a problem. So, I go for the Recover. As he just keeps Wild Charging. He then goes for the Morning Sun. I Recover again. Clever play. So tempted to Scald here, but I couldn't risk another crit. I go for the Scald. Does not kill, but Toxic is slowly going to whittle him down. Goes for the Energy Ball. Gets me at 41. I go for the Recover, and nope. Yeet. Energy Ball comes in, and Recover. So, dice the Toxic damage. Get the 1 here on the counter of Melodic kills. He goes for the Wild Charge. I go for the Toxic. We're gonna start toxicking his team, even though Excadrill is still there. But nonetheless, I go for the Recover on his Wild Charge, and we're about to have just a little 1v1 action here. As I was looking in the tabs, I was kind of getting nervous because he was starting to talk about not having something for, not having things for Melodic, and after last game, I was kind of confused on what he meant by that. So he goes for the Explosion, doesn't kill me after I Recover. I killed Arcanine with a Scald. That's 2. Of course, I don't get the kill on the Regirock, sadly. And he goes for the Power Up Punch. This is what was scary. I go for the Scald. I don't get a burn. He's now at +2. Come on. Don't do this to me, buddy. Don't do this. Go for the Scald. Get the burn. We're chilling now. But we all know that we got to recover up. We can't let the Excadrill get on us. But because of the whole running 5 leftovers on his team, I have to kill him with the Scald. And he has not brought in his Excadrill at all. Let me make that clear. He has basically given up at this point, but he only had one thing for this melodic, and I believe that was either the Arcanine or the Manaphy, most likely the Manaphy. Of course, a little frustration between us two. Kind of went on during this match, but you know, yeah. I ended up freezing his Excadrill, which did not matter, but he switches out. I was going to unfreeze him, A, and B, I was pretty sure that killed. So, what was that? 1, 2, we're at 3 kills right now. Toxic slowly wearing him down. I'm deciding just to recover. He just goes for the foul play. He's not gonna recover anymore, or roost anymore. He knows it's game over. Melody picks up 4, and he thaws out. I forgot why I said I was halfway done, but that's 5 kills. I think, because killed the Mandibuzz, killed the Grand Bull. I'm 100% sure I killed the Arcanine. The Excadrill. I already said the Excadrill. I think I killed everything but the Regirock, because the Regirock killed itself. But no matter what. Whew. It is what it is. We do get the 5-0 victory. I know I should be cheering, but just there's been a lot of things going on lately. I will admit to that. My mind isn't in the best mind that it needs to be for these videos. As you can see, it's like 3 a.m. for me. But there has just been a lot going on, and I do appreciate you guys watching these videos at like on a Thursday when they should be going up on a Sunday. Trust me, guys, this video will either be up Saturday or Sunday. That is a confirmed promise. And if I do mess up, I am very sorry. It may have slipped the mind or whatever, but I will definitely make it up. Because you guys are one of my biggest priorities at the moment, I guess you could say. Of course, these personal problems are going to happen. I just got to stay in the right mindset. That's really all it is. But, again, before I lose track of my own mind, GG to Leafy. Good game. Can't wait to see you in Season 5. I should be able to pull up the season. Yep, okay, here we go. So, as of right now, yes, Season 5 has been announced. This is what Season 5, here, let's bring that into full screen. There we go. This is what the semifinals looks like now. Tez beat Saigai not too long ago, as I beat Leafy like a day before their match, and then Flygon and Pred had their matchups. I think I'd say not even 12 hours ago. But Flygon beat Liam. Pred beat Pred beat Afonso, and now it is Flygon and Pred, the champion. Pred versus Flygon, I think, held the presidential trophy. I'm not 100% sure. We've got Tez, the crazy man that led me to my insanity, and he will be taking me on. Ignore the date, because the date is 100% wrong, but this is your Season 4 semifinals for the IPDL, and I promise you guys, another promise, I will do my best to make it to the finals. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button down below, subscribe if you are new, your support is most definitely appreciated. And until next time, Mikuins, peace out.